Yeah.
Wow.
Then in 2020, I bought my first buy-to-let, which is a flat. Then after then, in 2023, I bought another flat, which is my third UK property. Then I bought a flat that's opposite that one in 2000.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Was that in 2023? You know, I'll buy so much properties, forget. But anyway, I've got two flats that opposite each other. And
Yeah.
then 4 months after that, I bought the house that I'm currently in. And on
Okay.
Monday, I will be completing on a new property. Now that story there, yeah, this is how you know I'm such a risk taker. So, obviously, 2024, September, I was thinking, you know what? Let me buy another property, yeah? But I had some tax to pay. So imagine, yeah, in September, I've got 20 grand in my account, 19 grand in my account, yeah? I'm thinking about buying another property. So I've got tax to pay in October, which is about 10 grand, yeah? So you know you're going to be down 10 grand.
Yeah.
And then, so that was the corporation tax that I had to pay to HMRC, 10 grand. Then I had to pay in January, which is just gone. So I'm anticipating in January, another 10 grand I have to pay, yeah?
When that tax bill comes, like,
Yeah.
you have to, like,
So
speed
basically,
things up.
I've got 20
Money.
and then I have to pay 20, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm working in that time, so I can get back some of the money. I'm going to recuperate some of the money. So anyway,
It's not nice though, is it?
yeah. So I'm thinking, do you know what? Yeah, Jay's gonna get this done. Most people will be like, nah, if I've got 20 grand and I know I've got 20 grand tax to pay, I know it's over a period of time.
Yeah,
I'm not
'cause you
doing
can
it.
pay like over a year, isn't it? Corporation tax, I believe.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know, you've
Just
got
that
10 grand
VAT.
tax bill coming up,
Yeah.
and then you've got another 10 grand tax bill coming after 3 months. Most people will say, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, Jay Weezy gonna get this done. So anyway, yeah. So I phoned at HMRC and I said, listen, I need to go on a payment plan, yeah? So I had to go on a payment plan. I had to show the mortgage lender that I got the 20 grand in my account. Went on a payment plan, started paying like 1,700 a month or whatever, just to clear the balance. Something like that, I can't remember. Anyway, so now I'm being super frugal. Yeah, I'm like, I ain't spending no money, yeah? Because I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Yeah, with this deposit gone.
Do you sometimes think your property journey was something that you was doing to a sense to keep you a little bit uncomfortable?
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what the best thing about buying a property to me is? When you have no money left. Not no money, but
Yeah.
1 or 2 grand, and you're like, right, I'm in hunger mode
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I don't want 20 grand in my account. Nah, it needs to go. I want to be hungry. I know it sounds crazy and counterintuitive and that.
It doesn't
but
sound
wanna
crazy to me, but
you want to be in a state of hunger.
Yeah.
There's certain people, they're gonna understand what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
I totally
Most people, they
understand.
want to be sitting on 50 grand. Nah, forget that. Get rid of the money, man. In a good way.
Make it go work for you.
Yeah, don't blow it. Don't buy a car, nothing. Nah.
Yeah.
Stupid like that. So anyway, had the 20 grand, anticipated paying 10 grand, and then 3 grand, and then 3 months later, another 10 grand. So I went on this payment plan. Yeah, boom. So yeah, obviously my money's gone a bit lower now, whatever. Obviously I'm working. And then randomly, obviously these little bills are coming up. Car is mashing up. This is happening. This is happening. I'm like, yeah, coming at the right time, aren't you? Innit? Anyway, my mum said, oh yeah, there's a letter here for you. It's a brown one. I said, anytime there's brown letters, just open it straight away and send me the pictures, yeah? Anyway, my mum was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, there was one brown letter. It came a day ago or whatever, innit? Opened it up. You owe 2,900. I just laughed. I'm like, yeah, you come at the right time, didn't you? So this is in,
What was it?
I owed the HMRC
Oh, okay.
extra 3 grand from before that I didn't pay.
You know, I always have this discussion with people, sorry for interrupting, is like, in every other country, say if you leave the UK for a while, like I'll go on holiday for a few weeks, you always come back to letters that like somehow you owe money to something.
Yeah.
But in other countries, they don't even have a letterbox.
Is it?
Yeah, there's certain countries like,
So you get mail?
you don't.
Wow.
But it's like living in the UK is like, if you leave, like there's something tying you back here.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
it's like they're like, don't you go for too long.
Yeah, I mean,
welcome back.
yeah,
Here's your letters.
Yeah,
You got this fine.
Yeah,
this
I
fine,
never
this fine.
have, so I'm always
For
here.
me, yeah.
I'm always on site.
Oh,
I
really?
don't leave the UK.
I'm the worst with my letters. I'll be honest. I don't. I open them and then I just forget about them.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah. So
So all these little stupid bills are coming up, 3 grand. Now some people would have been shook, like, 3 grand and that. I just paid it. So anyway, on this payment plan, yeah, Plus, obviously, I got other bills that I have to pay and that. So anyway, in January, obviously, it's coming up for self-assessment. But luckily, it wasn't 10 grand. It was 5 grand. So anyway, still able to go for this mortgage and that. But literally, there's a saying, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Well, I wasn't doing that, but I wasn't paying Peter so I could pay Paul. Most people would have looked at their 20 grand and said, nah, I'm not doing this because I might not be able to make that deposit payment. It's all well and good having the deposit in September, but will you have that deposit in, I don't know, a month before exchange of property and that?
Big question. Do you still think investing in property in the UK is worth it? Or do you think it's slowly kind of, it's not what it is anymore?
Do you know what it is? Yeah, people are just looking at the current climate like, it's not worth it now. But what about in 10 years? Property is a long game. See, me, I'm not one of these people. I'm not going to jump ship or get scared just because the interest rates are high. There's so many people right now, yeah, not buying a property because the interest rates are high. Yo, they might go down, yeah? I'm not going to wait and I'm just going to go for it and buy properties with the high interest rates because you know what? In 15, 20 years time, those properties going to be worth a lot more. So, and before we had it good with these low interest rates, 1.9 and whatever and that. Now we're going back to how it is supposed to be. I think interest rates have always been like at this level. I wouldn't even say it's high. I think this is how it was historically.